Deep beneath the earth, concealed from sight, a group of men was about to attempt the impossible. They would defy security, burrow through solid ground, and vanish with millions. Like, share, and subscribe for more shocking true crime stories. Fortaleza, Brazil, 2005. A bustling city filled with sunshine, beaches, and busy streets. But beneath the surface, just meters below a bank in the city center, an underground world of crime was coming to life. The Banco Central, Fortaleza, a highly secure branch filled with millions in Brazilian reals. To the public, it was an unbreakable fortress. But to a group of determined thieves, it was the ultimate prize. The thieves set up a fake landscaping business just 78 meters from the bank's vault. They rented the house, claiming to run a turf company, but their real purpose was buried far below. Led by mastermind Antonio Josevan Alves dos Reis, also known as the German, the gang of over 20 men meticulously planned the heist for nearly 4 months. They mapped the area, gathered tools, and created a blueprint for an underground tunnel that would defy both law and logic. To avoid suspicion, they operated as a legitimate business by day, even selling small pieces of artificial turf to locals. But by night, the men became moles, working in secrecy to carve out a tunnel 78 meters long, reinforced with wood and iron. The tunnel itself was a masterpiece of criminal engineering. Stretching nearly the length of a football field, it was equipped with lighting, ventilation, and reinforced walls. But most shocking of all, it led directly underneath the Banco Central's vault floor. These men worked tirelessly, removing over 3 tons of earth without drawing attention. Night after night, they hauled the dirt away and dumped it in secret, all while keeping a low profile. On the night of August 6, 2005, the gang was finally ready. After months of digging, sweat, and secrecy, they reached their target. The only thing separating them from millions of Brazilian reals was the bank's concrete floor. In one final push, the men breached the vault floor and climbed up into the Banco Central's underground chamber. What they saw stunned them. Stacks of cash, amounting to 160 million reals, nearly $70 million. Despite the pressure, the gang worked with cold precision, loading bags of money and passing them back down the tunnel. They knew this was a race against time, but they didn't rush. Every move was calculated. In just 2 days, they had emptied the vault of nearly $70 million in cash. But the real genius of the heist? They left behind no alarms, no clues, and no signs of a break-in. By the time anyone noticed, the thieves were long gone. When bank staff finally discovered the vault was empty, the shock rippled across Brazil. The heist was headline news and the Banco Central was humiliated. How had they missed a tunnel right under their feet? With the country in an uproar, Brazilian police were under immense pressure to catch the criminals. They searched every inch of the tunnel and arrested dozens of people. But the core members of the gang had disappeared, blending into the shadows. Months passed, and little progress was made. Authorities seized houses, cars, and even cash, but most of the stolen money was never recovered. Rumors spread that some of the gang members had used their cut to start new lives in other countries. Then, the gang's unity began to crack. Rivalries and greed took over, and soon, betrayal was in the air. Several gang members were captured after disputes over money and accusations of betrayal. Some turned on each other, revealing details of the heist to the police. By 2008, nearly half of the gang had been arrested, but the mastermind Antonio Josevan Alves dos Reis, the German, remained elusive. He, along with the majority of the stolen money, was never found. To this day, the fate of much of that $70 million remains a mystery. The Banco Central heist shocked Brazil and the world, not just for the sheer amount stolen, but for the cunning and precision of the operation. It became a symbol of both audacious crime and the flaws in security. Today, the story of the Banco Central heist lives on as one of the greatest robberies in history. But with millions still missing, one question lingers. Where is the rest of the money? If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets of one of the world's most daring heists, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back with more true crime stories, the shocking, the unsolved, and the unforgettable.